Hello and welcome to our Monday morning mashup. Last week the women's volleyball team had the privilege of opening the 2018 Golden Eagles athletics season at the Hope International Summer Slam volleyball tournament. They finished with a record of 2-2, winning both matches on Wednesday, a 3-1 victory over Warner Pacific and a 3-0 victory over Wayland Baptist University. On Thursday, they dropped both matches, a 3-1 loss to the Masters University and a straight set loss to Aquinas College. So coming off the season opening tournament, we thought it was a good opportunity to sit down with head volleyball coach Erin Sintek and learn a little bit more about her team. Coach Sintek, welcome and thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
I want to start by asking you a little bit about last week's tournament and maybe what you learned about your team in those first 4 matches of the season.
Well, I do like to say we do have a very strong team, but we still have a lot of work ahead of us as far as the team coming together chemistry-wise and still learning or finding, I should say, a rhythm with the starting 6 and then the subs coming in. So it's just about, I think, just still team chemistry.
All right. And with a core of returning players, tell us a little bit about some of the newcomers in the program and how you see them contributing.
I do have to say for this year we had a good recruiting class. We recruited 7, 3 transfers, and then 4 freshmen. So looking at what they can contribute to the team, they're adding a lot of depth to our program with Angela Jensen, a 5-1 setter from Lynn University, Ashton Orozco, a junior transfer from Walla Walla as an outside hitter. And then we also have Kirsty Fajitas, a junior transfer from UC Santa Cruz, who was either a rotator between setter and defensive specialist. And then another good strong position we filled was a defensive specialist with Trinity West Carver from Notre Dame High School. Great.
Well, we look forward to seeing them or seeing the chemistry of the team come together, and,
yes.
And I'm sure that always takes some time, but it'll be fun to watch. The team returns a strong core from last season, including 2 all-conference players and outside hitters, Kiana Kroom and Michelle Mendizabal, along with starting libero Emily Morgan, and now a sophomore. She was a freshman last year, Veronica Ramirez, who seemed to improve with each match. What's your overall outlook of this team this year?
I think, well, we always have our projected goal of, going to nationals, but I think right now it's just working day by day within practice and getting to the next game and focusing on our weaknesses, and then, of course, playing off with our strengths to really just to combine and make us a strong team. Veronica did do an amazing job last year. I totally agree. She got better and better each game. We're excited to have her return this year and hopefully get her that matchup with that setter that she needs.
Great. This is a little off, I shouldn't say off topic, but I know last season you primarily ran a 6-2 offense. Will that be different this year, or I don't want to give any secrets away, but will you stick with that system or try something different?
It depends, honestly. It depends on how we are that day, which setters are, I guess, connecting with the hitters. That's a big part. We'd love to run a 5-1, but then again, too, it depends on the team. Sometimes we have teams where we match up to where we could do a 5-1 and setters and hitters are connecting, or maybe it's the setters are off or the hitters are off and we just have to find another avenue to again, just to make us better.
Great. So no secrets divulged here.
No secrets.
You better be ready for anything and everything. Let's turn our attention to the CalPAC conference season. Aside from the Golden Eagles, who do you think is the team or teams to look out for, and what do you expect from conference play, which gets underway on September 14? You have the task of traveling to Prescott and facing the defending champions in Embry-Riddle University, who are the preseason pick to win the conference.
Ooh, I don't want to jinx anything, but I think right now we added another school into our conference, Marymount, which is exciting. We don't know anything about them, but we were able to see a little bit from the Hope Tournament, Embry-Riddle and Benedictine, both two strong teams. From what I'm hearing from all coaches is that no teams are really losing any impact players. So I think it's going to be another strong season, and it's going to be, you know, a head-to-head all the way to the end. I think one thing that's going to have to help us is to minimize our errors with the stronger teams. But I know we can hold our own, but again, it's just, you know, minimizing our errors against these teams that we've had. And it's been exciting to see these teams grow from where we were 2 years to where we are now. They're definitely getting stronger, and that's good.
The conference definitely has improved over the past few years and gaining respectability around the nation. And, you know, it's going to be fun to watch not only the Golden Eagles compete, but to watch and see how the conference season unfolds.
Yes.
Now, for those of you that don't know, Coach Sintek has the longest tenure here of all the coaches at Bossier University. She's entering her 10th season with the Golden Eagles. And similar to Coach Olivas last week, we thought we would ask Coach Sintek a few questions so maybe you can get to know her if you haven't learned some of these facts in the last 10 years. For those of you that are new Golden Eagles fans, here we go. We'll ask a few questions, and we'll start with, Coach, where were you born? Where did you grow up?
I wish I could say it was exotic, but I was born in Fontana, California, and I grew up in Riverside, California, so not too far from each other.
You haven't ventured
I have
too
not.
far. All right. What led you to start coaching here at Bossier?
I had the privilege of meeting the former coach, Kim Stadison, at a women's volleyball league that she and I were playing on the same team. And I found out that she was the head coach at that time. And I just said, can I stop in at a couple practices to help volunteer? And she was completely on board with it. And then next thing you know, she says, why don't you become my assistant? And I think we assisted together 2 years, and then her husband had a job transfer within a month of a season starting, so it just, in one sense, fell into my lap. But has it been 10 years?
It has. But credit to you, because you took advantage of the opportunity and you know, continue to grow the program and push it to different levels of success. So great job there, and congratulations. When you're not coaching, what's something you like to do off of the court?
I love to work out, and I love to bake and go shopping.
A surprise.
Right.
Surprise. What's your favorite thing to shop for?
Oh, that's a tough one. I would have to say shoes, purses, watches.
Accessories.
You have to accessorize.
All right. What's your favorite restaurant?
I really don't have a favorite restaurant. I love sushi, so anywhere that I can get good sushi, I'm there.
Sounds good. And you have a favorite athlete?
I have several, but one that really sticks to me and I've just watched through the years is Jackie Joyner-Kersee. An all-star athlete in track, but just a very powerful woman and female and an athlete today, and especially in today's society for women.
Great. If you weren't coaching volleyball, is there another sport that you think you'd be involved with?
It's a good question. I don't know. I've been in volleyball. I can't give you the years because I'm going to age myself, but I've been in it such a long time that I don't know if I would find myself in any other sport. I think if I were not doing volleyball, I would definitely be working with animals and rescuing animals.
Okay. All right. Not quite a sport, but very, very important in that respect. So,
you have to save the animals.
Animals. Love the animals.
Have to save them.
Coach Sintek, thank you again for your time.
Thank you.
We wish you and your team nothing but the best this season. And for those of you that are waiting anxiously to watch them play, that can come as soon as tomorrow, as the Golden Eagles will host the Bossier University Invitational Tournament. The team will be hosting a variety of schools. Those schools expected to and scheduled to compete are Aquinas College, the University of Antelope Valley, the University of St. Catherine, the Masters University, Vanguard University, and Westmont College. So if you love volleyball, this is the place to be. Again, the next 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday of this week at the Alumni Pavilion. Bossier University, they'll be playing 2 matches each day, starting with a match on Tuesday versus the University of St. Catherine, which starts at 12 p.m., followed by a nightcap, the last match of the first day, against number 6th ranked Westmont College. On Wednesday, the Golden Eagles will have a rematch with Aquinas College, and that match starts at 12 p.m., and they'll also play the final match of Wednesday, which starts at 4 p.m., against the Masters University. So if you like volleyball, like I said, the Alumni Pavilion is the place to be the next 2 days. Matches start at 8 a.m. and go until 8 p.m. on Tuesday, 4 p.m. on Wednesday. So come on out, you don't want to miss it. Also, by the time you watch this video, it most likely will have already completed, but the women's and men's soccer teams start their season today here at home against Arizona Christian University. If you missed that one, but you want to get here for the next match, they will be back in action on Sunday evening of next week, August 26th. Those matches start at 6 and 8 p.m. So if you missed today's matches, come on out on Sunday, August 26th to catch the Golden Eagles soccer programs. Thanks again for joining us. That's it for this one. We'll see you next time.